Okay, today I've got a quick recipe for you. This one bills itself as being high protein. It also happens to be low calorie. Not low carb, it's low calorie, but it's using wheat bread, like wholemeal or whole wheat bread. I suppose you could try it with a low carb bread if you want to get it lower in carbs, but again, it's a high protein recipe. Come on, I'll show you how to make them. Okay, so what you're going to need is some extra virgin olive oil spray. Mine happens to be garlic infused, but any that you have will work. 12 slices of wholemeal bread, 1/3 cup of smooth ricotta cheese, 1/4 cup of light milk or reduced fat, and 3 eggs. Next, you're going to need a spring onion, which we're going to slice thinly. I don't have them. Some people, spring onion, green onion, whatever you've got on hand. I've just got this little bit of red onion, so I'm going to use some of that. Next would be 60 grams or a small bag of baby spinach leaves. Half a teaspoon of mixed dried herbs. I've just got a little mix of basil, oregano, and rosemary in mine, but you can use whatever you like. And then 6 cherry tomatoes. I've also got the oven preheating 190 Celsius or 170 if it's fan forced. That would be 380 or 340 in Fahrenheit. You're going to also need a 12-hole muffin pan. So the first thing I've done is use the olive oil spray and sprayed the muffin pan. Now we'll set that aside. Okay, then the next thing you're going to want to do is remove the crusts off your bread. So there you go, I've got my crusts off. Now if it really pains you to have to waste these, put them through your food processor, turn them into breadcrumbs, and pop them in the freezer till next time you need some breadcrumbs. It's always good to have them on hand. Another thing I've seen people do is if you cut them all off in one go, you can put like butter or cream cheese or cinnamon, butter and cinnamon, whatever you like in there, and roll them up like this and pop them in your air fryer or in your oven for a few minutes, and you'll get a toasty treat that way. Whatever works for you. Next step is just to flatten the bread. You can use the palm of your hand if you like, just squish them like that, or you can use a rolling pin, whatever works for you. Now you're just going to take each one and press it carefully into the hole. Try not to let it tear, but you just want to get it down in there. Perfect. Now we're just going to pop that into our preheated oven for 3 minutes. We want it to toast, but not brown. So while we're waiting, I'm just going to chop my spinach, cut my cherry tomatoes in half, and thinly slice some of this onion. Okay, so remember we want them toasted but not browned. I can feel that those are nicely toasted, but they're not browning. Pull those out, leave the oven on. Okay, next we're going to whisk the eggs, the ricotta, and the milk. Then we're going to stir in the spinach, the onion, and the herbs, and mix that well. So now you're just going to spoon that egg mixture into these little bread cups and divide it equally as best you can. So once that's done, place your cherry tomatoes cut side up and pop it in the oven so that egg doesn't have time to soak in through your bread. You want to get them in as quick as you can. Check them in about 15 minutes. You want the egg to be set. So you want that to be lightly golden, the filling it says, and I can see that the bread is, and set. Looks like it is. We'll pull it out and take a closer look. So they do appear to be set. I'm just going to leave them set for a couple of minutes until they're cool enough to handle. So there you have it, mini spinach and ricotta quiches. They are quite tasty. They do suggest 2 of them as a serving, like for breakfast or even as a snack. I'm not sure that would fill up my husband. We're certainly going to probably have more than that, but they are really tasty, so I hope you enjoy them. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.